This Toys R Us is closing down and almost everything inside is on clearance. So today, we're gonna go inside and see if there's any hidden treasures left. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can find. Wow, when the bikes are 50% off, you know they're serious, but it looks like there's only kids' bikes left. Okay, first I think one thing I'm curious about is to check out the Lego section. It's never on sale, so... Okay, today I actually see it's 15% off. That's not bad. Looks like there's still a lot of it left. It'll be interesting to see if they make the discounts more aggressive as time goes on. So at this point it looks like a lot of these toys are 40% off. Not bad at all. Same with these plush toys. Looks like we have Disney at 40% off and Kenji plush at 40% off. Oh, I see a little ET hiding down there. That is pretty cool. 40% off these toys as well, including some WWE. That's pretty cool, but let's see if we can find something a little more interesting, retro inspired. Let's go take a look. Okay, now we're talking. Pee Wee Herman and Alf, 40% off. That is very tempting. These music-inspired toys, Bon Jovi, AC/DC, Willie Nelson, that's also pretty cool. 40% off as well. This is something interesting. This Toys R Us seems to have just recently gotten into magazines and books, which I hadn't seen before, and now they're all 40% off. Okay, this is starting to get pretty wild. All the CDs, the media, the vinyl, all 50% off. Wow, that's starting to get very cool. And not to be outdone, 80% off of what's left of the t-shirts, sweaters, and hoodies. And 50% off all the Blu-rays and DVDs. Alright, let's see what else we can find. This Ted doll is interesting. Alright, let's check out these horror toys. I see Leatherface and the Nun. These are all deeply discounted. Well, a little bit early for Halloween, but at 90% off, that's only $3.70 off a Five Nights at Freddy costume. Not bad at all. And one of the things I'm noticing as I'm walking around is just how much of this store is completely empty. Lots of empty shelves, and they're actually selling off all the fixtures, so they have the shelves are for sale and tons of packaging material, store supplies. Very interesting to see. There's also some unusual items here. 40% off these socks. These are pretty cool. And this Mario doormat at 40% off. That is very cool. Well, it's sad to see this location closing, but at up to 90% off some of these items, there's still definitely a fun treasure hunt to be had here.